Super Bowls are always about quarterbacks anyway. So what it's going to end up being is it's going to be the whole Matt Stafford redemption tour. It's going to be like 2 weeks of Stafford being in Detroit, and this is all he ever wanted was to play in these big games, and he wanted the stage, and they're going to go through that whole thing. And I'm sure they'll go through his relationship with his wife Kelly, and the roller coaster that they had been on the last couple of years, and all that. And then I think for Burrow, they'll tell the whole Burrow story. I think there will be a lot of is this kind of like the next Tom Brady? Is this he's got, you talk about the magnetism of his personality. He reminds me a lot of Lamar Jackson, to be honest with you. Like he's like Lamar, the way that teammates buy into Lamar and the way that Lamar interacts with everybody around him. And like they are two of the most genuine young quarterbacks you will probably ever lay your eyes on at this stage in their careers, in terms of what they just say, what they're thinking. They're honest about everything. They're both wildly talented. It's going to be really fun to kind of watch this, and we'll figure out what the all the other smaller stories are, obviously, as we move on.
That's great. One other, I mean, we could do this all night, but one other story is, I didn't even really stop to think about this, but the people of Detroit rooting for the Rams now. Like, I think that's kind of cool that a lot of people, and that, I guess, from what I've heard from people, whatever, so many Lions fans have been like, we want Matthew to get this. And I think that speaks to what Matthew did in that community and for that franchise, and that they can kind of rally around this. And it sucks, honestly, to be a Lions fan probably saying, well, this guy goes to Rams first year, he makes it. We couldn't get one playoff win with this guy, but at the same time, cool for them to root for him. And I honestly would have liked to have seen Mahomes in another Super Bowl, just because I do think he's on a different echelon than most guys. But hey, they didn't get it done, and now we get some new blood.
And I'll say this for Detroit fans, like it is in them to kind of take the blame off of, if like a player has to go afield to accomplish. I live in Houston. I remember when Verlander was part of that World Series team, and how happy Detroit fans were to see Verlander finally be able to go and win a World Series, and kind of became de facto Astros fans because they really wanted to see him do it. So yeah, it's kind of a cool angle.